Hey EDU 6323, this is Diamond Bond here, and just to go over what my previous answer was as far as my vacation spot was concerned, I listed California. California is still competing. It's a beautiful city. It has multiple cities. It has great food, wineries. I mean, it's known for so many things, and so it still competes in my mind. But having this out of the country experience for my birthday, that was in January, I mean, it really changed my perception on how much there is to see in this world. So, in this process, I did visit Cancun. And on this page, you can see Cancun is waiting for you. It's waiting for a lot of people to see. I mean, they have beautiful beaches. There's a lot to do. I went ATV and horseback riding when I went there, and this was particularly 45 minutes away from the touristy site that I was around because I was around the mall called Las Americas. And going up there to horseback ride at the beach called Playa del Carmen was really exciting to see not only the tourist site that I was at, but just different parts of Mexico as a whole. And so, I'll play this video here and it's going to give you guys basically greater insight than I can illustrate about the beauty of Mexico and all it has to offer. Amazing video, and I appreciate that video so much because it just illustrates the beauty of Cancun as a whole. I mean, look at the beaches. They're sandy, they're white, they're soft. The water's crystal clear. Um, the one thing that I did not get to do, which when I go back to Mexico at some point in my life, I do want to visit the Mayan temples because that is history that can never be erased, right? And so, with that being said, I mean, you could see it's a prime destination spot specifically for spring breaks, for weddings. Um, a lot of times when me and my significant other were there, they were like, "Oh, were you down here for uh the wedding?" And I was like, "No, we're just down here to explore." And so, anyways, like I said, the beach, there's a lot of beaches, there's ancient ruins. I mean, it's just historically and culturally fulfilling to see all of these great things that Mexico has to offer. And then at the same time, being able to change your perception, how they're usually visualized as a third world country that's destitute. They're really thriving there in certain aspects that make them a prime vacation and travel spot. So, I mean, in your Cancun experience, there's peace and quiet. There's off the beaten path where you're just really exploring the city and getting to know uh, the different components of what makes Mexico Mexico. There's recreation. Like I said, I did ATVing and horseback riding, romantic getaways. And so this was a once in a lifetime trip that everybody should experience if you have a passport. Look at some of the beaches, just look at the views. Being that it was in the southern hemisphere, it was 80 degrees, while I'm actually in the Midwest of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and it's 20 below here. So, I mean, you juxtapose the two situations and see why I actually picked this place, and it was awesome to say the least. And I hope that you guys have learned something from this presentation. Thank you guys so much for listening.